Lily Rose Depp reveals which Johnny Depp's movie scared her the most as a child. As the daughter of the actor who famously portrayed Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and French singer and actor Vanessa Paradis, Depp grew up immersed in culture, art and cinema, splitting her time between the US and France. She would make her acting debut with Kevin Smith's Tusk before going on to star in everything from Netflix's The King to HBO's The Idol. The 25-year-old actor recently starred opposite Bill Skarsgård in Robert Eggers' 2024 Nosferatu, a remake of the 1922 classic vampire movie of the same name, alongside Willem Dafoe, Emma Corrin, and Nicholas Hoult. Her entry into the supernatural horror genre isn't a surprise, given that her father has worked on several gothic horror fantasy films that share a similar dark appeal, including Sleepy Hollow, Sweeney Todd, and The Corpse Bride. However, one of Johnny Depp's work scared her more than the rest. Lily Rose Depp was traumatized by Edward Scissorhands. She was exposed to Edward Scissorhands early in her life. In 1990, Johnny Depp appeared in Tim Burton's 1990 gothic romantic fantasy, Edward Scissorhands, where he played the titular half-built human being, Edward, who has a gentle heart, despite having scissors as hands. The film follows the scientist's death and sees Edward finding a new home at a loving saleswoman Peg's, Diane Wiest, house, where he falls in love with Peg's daughter, Winona Ryder. Despite having a kind heart, Edward's jarring appearance unavoidably caused a disturbance in town. Lily Rose Depp talks to Harper's Bazaar about being traumatized by Edward Scissorhands, a film she was allowed to watch as early as 3. The actor clarifies that she wasn't afraid of Edward's character design, but was petrified by how the townspeople turned against Edward, stating that it's a difficult childhood memory for her, while also explaining that the beloved fantasy drama shaped the way she views Count Orlok in Nosferatu, whom she can't help having empathy toward despite being a monster. Check out what the actor said below what this means for Depp. Edward Scissorhands helped her tap into her role as Nosferatu's Ellen. Thomas Hutter, Nicholas Hoult, bewildered, watches as Ellen Hutter, Lily Rose Depp, laughs maniacally in Nosferatu. Image via focus features. Though in Nosferatu, Ellen Hutter calls upon Nosferatu, in real life, it seems that Depp was the one being called to the genre. In the same interview, the actor admits that she's always been very interested in films and roles that explore darker themes like her father, even though they are very different actors. She explains that it's due to the fact that nothing is straightforwardly dark. The complication makes the role meaty, which is exactly what makes her character Ellen so fascinating and controversial. In Eggers' critically acclaimed vampire remake, Ellen's desires awaken the ancient vampire, whose pursuit of her brings diseases and death to her small town. Depp previously shed light on Bill Skarsgård's performance as Count Orlok, saying that Skarsgård was not only so terrifying, but the actor was also able to bring ancient, dead mummified humanity into the character, which is what makes Orlok both scary and relatable. While Edward Scissorhands may be a very different tonal beast, considering the heart put into both him and Orlok by their performers, it makes sense why Depp found parallels between them.